kids, I'm Kristen, a chef at the Nestle Healthy Active Kids Kitchen, and welcome to today's very first AIS and Nestle Healthy Active Kids virtual classroom. With me today, we have the wonderful Kelsey-Lee Roberts. She is an Australian Olympic javelin thrower, and you just competed in Rio.
I did.
How was it?
It was amazing.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Hi kids, and thanks for having me in today.
Hey, no, this is good. Guys, this is a virtual classroom. Get involved, send through questions via Twitter, and if you don't know how to use it, get your teacher's help. What's the hashtag?
We are HAK Virtual Classroom.
Cool. So today, what we're going to be doing is Vietnamese rice paper rolls. Do we know why they're so good for us?
No, can you tell me?
Okay, so there are 3 out of the 5 food groups that you need for a balanced diet. This is including grains, which we're using from our rice wraps and our rice noodles. We have vegetables and we have protein. Today we're going to do chicken.
Yum.
I know, they're my favorite. So I've already told you 3 out of the 5. What are the other 2?
Well, we've got dairy and fruit.
Awesome, fantastic.
Yeah. Now, I actually pack a lunchbox every day for myself.
Okay.
Being an athlete, you can get quite busy.
Of course.
So, and I try and include all 5 food groups in my lunchbox.
Oh.
Yeah, so I have my yogurt.
Yes.
Which is delicious. And then lunches I normally try for tuna and salad, which includes all my vegetables. And then, you know, you've got your nuts, delicious, and my piece of fruit.
Oh, you have got it right.
And you know what else is really important? We need to stay hydrated throughout the day. So I always have my drink bottle with me. And do you know why we need to stay hydrated?
Tell me why.
Did you know our body is made up of 80% water?
That's amazing, guys. Amazing.
So, yeah, make sure you have your drink bottles with you all the time.
Cool. So I know some of you guys at school are cooking along with us, or if you're at home, you're more than welcome to cook along with us too. We'll be saving this recording to our AIS and Healthy Active Kids websites. So, first things first, the most important thing is you got to wash your hands. Hygiene is so important when it comes to cooking. We don't want to make anyone sick. So Kelsey and I have already washed our hands, so we can pretty much get started, okay?
Yeah, let's do this.
So we've got some boiling water. We're going to soak our rice noodles.
Yes.
Now, please pour it over. Be safe. Guys, if it is boiling water, please get an adult to help. We really don't want anyone to get burnt, okay?
Oh, look at that.
Oh. Brilliant, look at that steam. Okay,
Ooh.
so we're going to leave that to soak for 2 minutes. Now, while that's happening, we're going to use some herbs.
Delicious.
Okay? Now, we've already rinsed these. Guys, please make sure you rinse your herbs as well. We don't want any dirt or any bugs or anything in your rolls. Now, herbs. I love them. I love using them. I know some of the schools out there, you like to grow your own herb gardens. Do you normally use herb in your food?
Yes,
Yeah.
I love fresh herbs and I love cooking as well. So if I can get my hands on them, they're definitely in the meal.
Yeah.
My favourite herb is actually basil.
Oh, nice Italian theme. Fantastic. So I'll just get you to pick those, chop them up roughly. Cool. So guys, what we're going to do in the bowl while we're waiting to get this picked and chopped, we're just going to add in a peeled and grated carrot. Guys, again, fingers, safety, please don't grate your hands, okay? So we'll just put some in. We'll get some beautiful crispy bean shoots. Do you love bean shoots?
Oh, yum.
They're so good.
They're so crunchy.
Yeah. So we'll just chuck them in. And then we'll just get your noodles and we'll just throw them in. So we've drained these, guys. Please make sure that you've drained your noodles as well, because water in this, not good. So yeah.
Oh, look at the colour.
Oh, herbs
That's
are
awesome.
fantastic. If you could smell this, guys, or if you're cooking along, bring in the aromas. It's fantastic, okay? All right, so we have already peeled and de-seeded and sliced our capsicum. We've got them in beautiful strips. Now, right here, if you have a look, absolutely perfect and fantastic. We have a cucumber. Kelsey, you've done such a good job chopping our herbs. Can I get you to cut up the cucumber too,
Yeah,
please?
of course.
Similar strips, obviously, to the capsicum.
Let's do it.
So tell me more about Rio. What was your highlight?
My highlight, I would definitely say it's always being on the field, actually throwing the javelin.
Awesome.
Nothing beats it. Representing my country, wearing the green and
Yeah.
gold.
Yep.
You know, that's why we do what we do, and that's why we train in day out, is to get to that elite level
Yeah.
where we're competing against the best in the world.
That's amazing. So guys, also, because Kelsey is an adult and she's using a sharp knife, please make sure that if you are using a sharp knife, please be careful of your fingers or use a safety knife, okay? So what we already spoke about is we're going to do chicken rice paper rolls.
Yum.
I love chicken. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite meat. Do we know about portion sizes?
I know portion sizes for me as an athlete.
Yeah, okay, and I'm sure that's a lot different for myself and the kids out there. So for those out there, here we have our portion plate. So it's fantastic. This portion plate is a great tool to show you the right proportion and the kinds of foods you should be having on your plate. So we've got our vegetables, we've got our carbohydrates, and a third of the plate is the protein, okay? It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. So Kelsey, now we've got everything prepped up, ready to go. Do you want to assemble them?
Let's do it.
Okay, so you've already pre-soaked. Guys, remember when you're soaking the wraps to be in warm water and just put it in there for a minute. Make sure you don't over-soak them because they will go soggy, so it's not the greatest.
No.
And also, Kelsey, before we actually make them, we have got our first hashtag question. What was your favourite food in Rio? I mean, we're cooking here today. You say you love food.
I do.
What was your favourite food?
Well, I do have to say the Brazilian barbecues over there were delicious. And you
amazing.
talk about eating chicken. Well,
Yes.
Chicken's my favourite, and chicken done Brazilian barbecue style is to die for.
Awesome. And what did you have with the meat?
Yeah, so it's pretty standard,
Yep.
pretty basic,
Yep.
but it tends to be like some grilled vegetables
Awesome.
and then black beans.
Yep.
They make
So
the most
nice and
beautiful black
healthy,
beans.
legumes, fantastic. Oh, that is so good.
Yeah, delicious.
Okay, guys, so we've kind of soaked our wraps, as I've said before, on a damp tea towel. We're just going to bring them on. So because we have a damp tea towel, this is going to make sure that the rice paper does not stick, okay? So, oh, that looks perfect. Bring it over.
Here we go.
Oh, that looks fantastic. Okay, so we're just going to mix up our carrot and our noodles and our herbs. Yeah, go for it. Let's do this. Put the noodles down with some of the herbs, and we want some of the carrots. We want to have the colour of the rainbow with all of these vegetables.
Always makes it like look delicious to eat when you've got so much colour.
Exactly. So we'll put on our capsicum and our cucumber. So perfect size. You've done a brilliant job chopping these. I think you should be a chef, not an athlete, just saying. So we're just going to put in our chicken. So what we do, kids, just remember, fold it over nice and tight. And then we're going to put in the sides and roll. How easy is that, guys? Nice and simple. Now, Kelsey, we've got one here for you.
Okay, I'm going to have a go.
Go for it.
And
I want to see.
look as perfect as
That's
that.
okay. I don't know. I think you're going to do a really good job.
It's all about the taste, right?
That's it. The colours and the taste.
So, capsicum?
Yep.
Get a bit of yellow in there too.
That's it. Yellow capsicum, red capsicum. Guys, you can use any capsicums.
And then what was next?
Next is a cucumber.
Yep. Now, I can leave this out if I didn't like cucumber.
Yeah, of course. Yep. Guys, you can mix in any vegetables that you want. There's no problem. If you don't like capsicum, you can add cucumber. If you don't like cucumber, you can add cabbage. As long as it's colourful, bright and fresh.
Delicious.
Yeah. Let's just move you over so that the kids at the school can see you. Don't forget your chicken.
Oh, chicken, of course. How can I forget that?
The best part. Oh, you're doing a brilliant job. You really are. Okay, so we've got another question. Students want to know why you chose javelin.
Oh.
Please tell me, why javelin?
Yes.
Out of all the sports, why javelin?
I know, it's really weird because a javelin just isn't anything natural, right? There's
Yeah.
nothing natural about throwing javelin.
Yep.
I started in school athletics carnivals.
Yep.
And I was originally a discus thrower. So
Wow,
didn't
discus.
even start as a javelin thrower.
Okay.
But transitioned into all the throws and then found that javelin came quite naturally to me. I had a very fast arm, and when you think about throwing the javelin and wanting to throw it far, your arm moves quite quickly. So that's how I got into javelin throwing.
Wow.
And from there, I always had the dream of going to the Olympics, and I guess that's what kind of got me into full-time training and pursuing that goal and that dream. And javelin got me there.
That is fantastic. Oh, and now, hey, if you ever need a backup career, you can be a Vietnamese rice paper roll thrower. Now, the next important thing, obviously, is to have a dipping sauce.
Delicious.
So let's just move that teaspoon
What is
away.
rice paper rolls without a dipping
Oh,
sauce?
that's it. So here we've got some lime juice. We're just going to put in about a teaspoon of that. A teaspoon of soy sauce. So we're getting the salt, the tangy, the sour, and we're going to get our sweet chili sauce. So we're just going to put that in. So it's about 2 tablespoons of that. Again, guys, if you don't like chili sauce, you can add just your lime or your soy sauce, okay? There we go, mix it around.
So what's your favourite recipe to cook? I've told you a little bit about my favourite.
Okay, look, I love cooking. Honestly, I'm all about seasonal cooking. So if it's warm, I will have like a salad or Vietnamese rice paper rolls. They're fantastic. But if it's cold, you know, pastas and just slow cooked meats, they're my favorite. And you cannot go wrong with a beautiful chocolate brownie. That's my little sweet treat. I love it. Anyway, we've mixed it around. There's our beautiful sauce.
That looks good.
I know, and obviously cooking is not cooking without having some prepared earlier. So here we've got our beautiful plate of rice paper rolls. Are we ready to eat some? I think so. I think we need to try it. So we're going to dip it in, have a bite. I can't wait to eat these, guys. They're so delicious. Amazing. Amazing, fresh, tasty, and healthy.
And all the colour.
That's it. Just swallow the mouthful. Guys, thanks for watching. What I want to also know is, what do you stay healthy? How do you stay healthy during the week? Like, what do you do? Do you go to sports? Do you train? I mean, other than doing your normal Olympic training.
Yeah. There's not a lot of spare time between that.
That's true, but do you do any other sports? Do you do any other kind of training?
I used to be a netball player,
Okay.
so I used to do both of them.
Yep.
But at the moment, my javelin training does take up full weeks. I train Monday to Saturday.
Wow.
So yeah, 6 out of 7 days.
Yep.
And then Sunday is a rest day, which is always quite nice.
Always good. You always need a rest day.
But yeah, like a great example is the rest days. So a rest day isn't just about sitting around on the couch and being lazy. Yes, we want to rest, but I love taking the dogs for a walk, catching up with friends, still getting outside, especially when it's sunny.
Of course.
So yeah, even though I do training, it's always nice to get out on the weekends as well.
Yeah, cool.
That's a good
Awesome.
way to stay healthy.
So with the hashtag, guys, remember, ask as many questions. We've got one from Alicia King. Hi, Alicia. So her question is, what is your personal best in throwing?
Yeah, my PB is 63.92 metres. So it's a little bit hard to gauge when I just throw a number out at you. So if you think about an Olympic-sized swimming pool, it's further than that. Or it's further than halfway on a soccer field as well.
Wow, I couldn't even imagine running that, let alone throwing something. So one other Twitter question is, what is your favourite memory from Rio? What was the highlight?
Well, I have said my highlight was being in the stadium throwing.
Yep.
So there's not a lot that can top that. But one of my favourite memories is I actually got the opportunity to say hello and meet the men's gold medalist from the javelin.
Wow.
So it's not too often you actually get to bump in and say hello to medal winners at the Olympics because there's so many athletes
Yeah,
there.
of course.
But it was really fun. He was just playing frisbee with his coach. I know.
What?
And so I walked past and he'd won the medal like 2 nights before, and I walked up to him and I was like, congratulations, like so well deserved. And it was just, it's so nice to still know that they are human, they are real people.
Yes.
And yeah.
So what country, because I personally, what country was he from? Where was he from? How far did he throw?
Yeah, so his name's Thomas Roller and he's a German javelin thrower.
Wow, okay.
And I think he won with a 90-metre throw.
Wow.
Yeah, from memory.
90 metres.
90 metres. So
That is crazy.
I know. The men do an amazing job. And
Yep.
wow.
Yep. So good lunchbox snacks. So tell me more about your lunchboxes. Do you make it the morning of your day, or do you do it the night before?
So for me, I try to be organised during the week, so I actually make my lunches on a Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have my 5 lunches for the week, and as I said, they're generally salads, so you're getting lots of vegetables in, and then I like to add beans, which is the legumes.
Yes, of course.
And then meat, and I've said I had tuna, I also have chicken.
Yep.
That's a really nice additive.
Oh,
And then my go-tos, as I said, are yogurt.
Yep.
I do love a bit of peanut butter.
Oh,
So.
love peanut.
Peanut butter with rice cakes is another favourite. Muesli bars.
Yep.
They're a good one.
Awesome. Look, personally for me, an awesome lunchbox snack that I know that I've had to make for my nephews and my nieces is honestly what they love is chopped up vegetables dipped in hummus.
Oh, that's a great
I
one.
know,
Yes.
or with yogurt, it's absolutely, like the Greek yogurt tzatziki, it's absolutely fantastic. Okay, sorry, I keep going back to Rio, but I'm so excited. I'm so jealous. I mean, kids, think about it.
Well, I get to relive it, so
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Exactly. Okay, so this is from Cooper Cross. Who is your best friend in the Olympics? Who was your best friend? Who was your training partner?
Oh,
Who was
how
your...
can they put me on the spot like
I
this?
know. I hope no one's watching. They might be
It's like
offended.
asking who your favourite child is.
Exactly right. Ugh, oh no. So maybe not your best friend. Who was the person that you hung out with the most?
Yeah, so I actually was in a great room with some, actually not even throwers, so I got to mingle with some different athletes. But I was in a room with Chelsea Jench, who is one of our long jumpers.
Yeah.
Lyndon Hall, 1,500 metre runner.
Oh,
and
1,500.
Jess Trengrove, who is one of our marathon runners.
Okay,
So I was in a room with them in Florida, and so they were the girls I hung out with most in the Olympic Village as well.
So you went to Florida before you went to Rio?
I did.
Okay.
That was our Athletics Australia staging camp.
Okay, and what do you do there?
So that's when the whole team comes together and we do our final preparations and training before we actually go into the Olympic Village.
Okay. Wow, that is,
Yeah.
okay, that's cool. You see, there's all these things that you don't actually know about. So we've got another question is, I don't like coriander, but can I use a different herb? Of course you can. Again, you can use either mint, or you could use parsley. Even if you want, you could add lemongrass, some fresh chopped lemongrass into the sauce. But it's okay. If you don't like herbs at all, you don't have to put them in there. But you could also add lettuce if you wanted to have the color contrast as well. Because remember, we want to eat all the colors of the vegetables because it's fantastic.
Yeah. And we can put different meats in as well.
Of course, you can add prawns, you could do pork, you could do beef. It doesn't matter at all. So, guys, again, thank you for watching. So appreciative, Kelsey, for coming in. And don't forget, you can watch this again and share it with your friends on the Nestle Healthy Active Kids and AIS website. The Healthy Active Kids website has many fun and interactive resources, including games and worksheets. See you soon for our next AIS and Nestle Healthy Active Virtual Kids Classroom. Thank you so much again, Kelsey, for helping me.
Yeah.
And we've got a whole plate of rice paper rolls to eat now. So we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.